Hello, my name is Richard Cohen. I'm an educator, author, and psychotherapist. Over the last 34 years, I've been able to help hundreds in counseling thousands of men and women through healing seminars conducted in the USA, Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East. They were able to resolve the hurts in their heart and fulfill their dreams. And all the wisdom that I've gained over my career and my own personal journey and that of my family is contained in Healing Humanity, Time, Touch, and Talk. In English and Spanish, Sanando la Humanidad, Tiempo, Tacto y Trato. I have shared with you the pearls, the diamonds, the rubies of wisdom that I've gained. And I guarantee, money back guarantee, these exercises in the book will help transform your life and that of your family, friends, and community. Today, I'm going to share the final section of the book, the talk section, and then an overview of key exercises contained in the whole book. And finally, an exciting conclusion, a revolutionary idea that will change the world for good. If you go to our website, timetouchandtalk.com, click on the button on the top right, you can translate the entire website into whatever language is yours. At the end of this presentation, I will tell you how you can get a free Time, Touch, and Talk t-shirt and wear proudly your Triple T t-shirt. People will notice you and they'll say, "What's that about?" And you can happily share with them about this revolutionary new idea in Healing Humanity, Time, Touch, and Talk, Sanando la Humanidad, Tiempo, Tacto y Trato. Y tacto es contacto físico. This book is a roadmap of recovery for all humanity. I've shared the introduction, the time, the touch sections. Today is talk or tacto. Good communication, which is sharing and listening, is oxygen for all relationships. And we know without oxygen or air, we die. So we need to learn good skills for both listening, because we have two ears. We need to be listening twice as much as we speak through our mouth. Effective listening skills. I'm just going to briefly share with you some of the listening and sharing skills in the book. You can take pictures of these skills from this presentation or from the book. Keep it on your phone and practice these listening skills and responsible sharing with your partner, your children, your friends, your colleagues at work or school, your bosses. They're so beneficial to creating intimacy and love. For listening, maintain good eye contact with the speaker. Even she or he is looking away, continue to look into their eyes. It says that you care. Join. You might be so upset with what she or he is saying. Still, just listen and imagine how that person is feeling or thinking. It will help calm you down. Observe body language. We know from research that the tone and the body language is more important than just the words. This is a great listening skill, which comes from the work of Dr. Harville Hendrix and his wife, Dr. Helen Hunt. You can go to safeconversations.com for more information about their wonderful listening and sharing skills. This first one is about paraphrasing what the other person said, imagining their thoughts, and then their feelings. Other listening skills, if you can't do that, you're too upset, just use the magic words. Thank you, the person's name, tell me more. Gracias, Ricardo, dime más. Thank you, Richard. Tell me more. And just keep repeating it every few sentences. Most people will be so happy to just keep sharing. If you can't pull that off, or the first one off, Kim's, keep your mouth shut. And just and keep breathing. When they stop or pause, don't interrupt with a question or your brilliant thoughts. Just give them the gift of silence. And if you're silent for 30 seconds or 1 minute, they might say, well, aren't you listening? You can simply say, I was just giving you time to go deeper if you needed to. And finally, don't look at your watch or your cell phone to look at the time when the other person is sharing, because they will get a message, oh, you want me to stop, right? So only look at your watch or your phone when you are speaking. Simple, powerful. And now some sharing skills. When you're speaking, use I statements, not you statements. If you say you're this or you that, the walls will go down. They will not listen. If you say I think, I feel, I believe, and they will listen to you. So I takes responsibility, I statements. You statements accuses the other person. Again, main good eye contact and physical touch, any kind of physical touch with someone that you're close to. This conflict resolution protocol is amazing. It comes from the work of Dr. Marshall Rosenberg in his book, Nonviolent Communication. I've changed it a little. It's very simple. You do the facts, what the person said or did, not globalize it. You never know. Be very specific. Then your feelings. So when you called and I was out with a friend, feelings, I felt hurt, upset, and frustrated. Your thoughts, your judgments, your opinions are triggers. My dad used to scream at me. And when you called and left that message, I felt like a bad child. Your needs. I would really appreciate, unless it's an emergency, don't leave a message when I'm out with my friend. Just let me know when I come home. Giving. I'll do the same for you when you're out with your friends. Real simple. It takes practice. It works amazingly well. Sandwich technique is another speaking skill. First, the bread. I love you. I love our relationship. When I'm out, please don't leave a nasty mess, or not nasty. Please don't leave a message that you're hurt or upset. Wait till I get home, please, unless it's an emergency. And then the rest of the bread. And I love you. I love our relationship. So two ends are the bread. In the middle is the substance with I statements. Remember, not you statements. A few extra sharing skills. Use and, not, but as a conjunction. For example, I love you, but da 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 da. I love you, and when you say but, you annihilate all the good you just shared. So use and 90% of the time. If you think someone's thinking something or wants something, ask a question. Don't assume. You know the definition of assume. You make an ass out of you and me, or you make an ass out of me and you. So do not assume. Ask questions. I promise you, 90% of your judgments or assumptions will be wrong. So just ask questions. Expectations. In adult relationships, expectations kill. As infants, we are completely dependent upon our caregivers to get our needs met. As adults, we must request if we have a need. Expectations kill. Ask how and what questions, not why this or why that. It sends a person into their head. When you say, what is that like? Or how is that for you? They can go deeper. And finally, don't let anybody triangulate you. That's if you're up here, you're A, and then this person B comes to you and says, oh, see this and see that, you can listen as B gets it off their chest or needs to express. And then when they're done, if B says, would you go to C and talk to them? No, that's triangulation. So say, I hear you. I understand you're upset. Please, I suggest you go to C and work it out directly with him or her, and suggest the conflict resolution protocol or sandwich technique. Don't get triangulated. At the end of the talk section, I talk about who we are, our temperament, character, personality, our 4 temperaments, and different personality paradigms. There are so many today. The benefit is we get to understand ourselves, how we're formatted, and also our loved ones and people we work with. I hope that you have enjoyed the Time, Touch, and Talk Healing Trinity. Time, life-changing exercises for you, your family, and community. Touch, learn how to separate love, sex, and intimacy through beautiful, healthy touch exercises. And Talk, good listening and sharing communication skills. These will change your life for good. Now that you've heard the Time, Touch, and Talk sections, it's time to take action. If you don't use it, you lose it. This is not just a book to read. Wow, that's, all this stuff in the book. It's incredible. Well, yes, but, and, let's say that. It is incredible. And if you don't use it, it won't help you. So here are a few of the key skills I talked about in the book. First is the feelings wheel. Get to know how you're feeling. And again, feelings are a combination of our thoughts, our judgments, evaluations of others. Core emotions are love, anger, fear, and you'll see in the center of the feelings wheel. It's on our website in English and Spanish. You can download it, print it out, use it with your family. Once a day, get together, perhaps at dinner time, and everybody goes around and shares 2 feelings that they're going through, and they can easily be contradictory. Then go around again and everybody explains what's behind their feelings. This helps us take ownership of our experiences. Use recovery of your inner child. Excellent, excellent workbook. You need to get a sketch pad, color pencils, crayons, and do the exercises. I suggest 1 chapter every 2 weeks. I've used this book over the last 24 years, teaching it, and our family's done it all together, and I personally did all the exercises 8 times through. And every time I do it, it's new. It's amazing. Affirmations. I told you about making lists of affirmations, having people you care about or who care about you make the recording. Listen to it regularly. It will change how you think and feel about yourself, increasing your sense of self-worth. Do the exercises from Dr. David Burns' 10 Days to Self-Esteem. I suggest 1 chapter again every 2 weeks. These books that I'm suggesting are workbooks. You don't just read it, you do the exercises, and they're life-changing. It's in Spanish, autoestima and 10 días. Touch does not equal sex. In this puritanical culture in the USA, they taught that touch equals sex. No, healthy touch heals the hungry body, our hearts, our minds. And I gave you so many skills for healthy touch. We know through research, it increases productivity, well-being, self-worth, happiness, compassion, emotional self-regulation, and amor, love. Healthy touch is remarkable. And I'm about to share the conclusion with the revolutionary new idea of promoting healthy touch in the world. Finally, use the good listening and sharing skills that I just taught. Again, I just gave a brief summary. Use the skills in the book, take pictures and practice it with your partner, your children, your friends, your family, your places of worship and work. And now, this revolutionary new idea. In January of 1997, God gave me the idea. Oh, I love this. This year I'm 70, and I don't know if I'll get to manifest this in my lifetime. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is so that you can take up the mantle. You can create this. I gift it to you. Or email us, and perhaps we can create it together. You know, there's like Starbucks coffee shops or other coffee shops every couple blocks in your community, or many places in the world like that. Well, the vision is we will create time, touch, and talk, or triple T centers all over the world. So instead of going out to have sex or using porn and masturbating or having affairs or using food or medicating oneself with drugs, however we do things or whyever we do things to mask the conflict inside, instead of that, we have a healthy alternative. You'll go to a triple T center in your community. You go to the receptionist and say, I would like to be held by a woman for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. Or I'd like to be held by a man. And then you go into one of the holding rooms, and there you'll see a picture of different types of holding positions. It's a menu for healthy touch. There would be healthy touch and holding, sans the sex, no sex, just pure touch. And if you're angry, there will be pillows there. You can pound and get your anger out. Yes, the rooms will be soundproof. So you express your hurts first, or your anger if you need to. If you don't, you don't. Then beautiful music is on, and you will be held. You can grieve, you can just drink in the love. So when you leave the Triple T Center, you will be so much more fulfilled and peaceful and able to give to those around you, in your family, at work, in your place of worship and community. The Triple T Centers are a revolutionary new concept. And if you want to help, contact us through timetouchandtalk.com. I hope you've enjoyed these presentations about healing humanity, time, touch, and talk, sanando la humanidad, tiempo, tacto y trato. It has been my deepest pleasure to share this with you. And as I said, you can get your free, well, I've got my Triple T t-shirt on. Here we go. You can get your free Time, Touch, and Talk t-shirt, which is love, baby, love, amor. If you go to our website, the first man and first woman who emails us from our website, timetouchandtalk.com, we will send you a free t-shirt for the first man or the first woman who emails us. Of course, if you'd like to purchase them, they're on the website. Thank you with all my heart for listening to these videos. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did sharing it with you. Please take care. Practice healthy time, touch, and talk in your life. Be well.